You have somebody in your life who believes in you until your belief kicks in. He believed in me. He saw this flesh problem long before I did, and I thought he was crazy. I'm saying to myself, man, that's nice what he just said, but that's not me. He told me that, man, I see you speaking all over the world. I couldn't see that. I had a very narrow vision of myself. It's very important having someone in your life that when they see you, their eyes light up. When they see you, they really see you. They see the potential in you. They see you doing other things. They see the possibilities in you, even when you are suffering from possibility blindness. I couldn't see it at that time. Sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. And because of that, some of you are ready to get out of your comfort zone, to get into your greatness, because you know you can't discover your greatness in your comfort zone. You know you got to take a chance on you. You know you've been holding yourself back. You know you have to do what Dr. Shirley Davis said. You have to get yourself out of the way. This is a defining moment. For the few, the road to light is straight and narrow, and few there be that find it. I'm only to the few. I'm not talking to everybody. This is just for the few. The few, they're willing to invest in themselves because the few know that you don't live life as it is. You live life as you are. The few know that you've got to be willing to take a chance on yourself. The few know that you've got to be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. The few know the value of discipline. Socrates said, the undisciplined life is an insane life. The few embrace determination that most people, when they face rejections or they have some failures or some disappointments, they stop. The few know that if you want more out of life, you got to be hungry. Hungry. The people that are hungry are unstoppable. People that are hungry believe, always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. And I was hungry. And some of you are part of the few. Some of you are listening to me right now saying, man, not only am I hungry, I'm starving. I know what you're talking about. Let the record show. I've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. You have something special. When you spend time listening to me day in and day out, you cannot stay the same. Do you hear me? You cannot stay the same. It will override the conversation that's in your head, that it will begin to restore you to your greatness. See, we were designed for greatness, but we're being programmed daily to live a life of mediocrity. We're programmed daily to be failures, to be dependent. No. But there's something in you that says, no, there's more, and I want it, and I deserve it. See, what you do in life, what you accomplish in life, is a result of what you believe that you deserve. And we've seen people that they were living far below their own potential. And you would ask yourself, how could they do that? I got it. I'm not talking behind his back. I got a twin brother. And his two front teeth are missing. And I said, Wesley, how could you go in public without your teeth? Your mouth so raggedy, you can drink a pork chop. God, I would come out of the house, but that works for him. There's some people where There they are. It works for them. Leave them alone. And focus on you. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm so excited about working with you. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my hands on you. I can't wait for you to be in the workshop that we're going to do to teach you how to tell your story, how to sell your story, and how to fund your story. If you got a business or you got a nonprofit, I've got an international grant writer. I want you to write this down. Develop strategic relationships that will allow you to increase your impact. That's what you want to do. See, you want to provide more service than you get paid for. You want to and I don't just say this. I live from this place. My goal is that because of your investment of your time and your energy and your money, that you are going to be able to monetize your dreams, that you'll be able to transform lives with your story, with your voice, with your knowledge, with your wisdom, with your experiences. Yeah, that's exciting. That's it. To live an exciting life, to live a life of no regrets. That to me is what's exciting. What's on your bucket list? I have a young man and his name is Hurricane, and he has a terminal illness, and he talked about where he wanted to go before he leaves here, and he's just 26. And I said, no problem. We're gonna help you go there. And I'm saying to you, live like you're gonna die. Live like you're gonna die. Why? Because nobody's figured out how to get out of here alive. And just do some deep thinking and saying, what's next for me? What is it that I want to do next? And then be honest with yourself that if you knew how to do it, you would have done it already. Isn't it interesting? There are people who are holding on tenaciously to choices and behaviors and a life that doesn't serve them. And they're not willing to invest in themselves like you have, to let that go and to learn something else that can take them in a different direction. Isn't that interesting? Yes, it is. I think people are fascinating. I love to watch people and to study people, and I know that I'm speaking to the choir. I know that as I speak to you now, that this is a calling for some of you, for the few. The job is what you get paid for. That's what the masses will do. But the few are calling is what you are made for. The few, you know who you are. You know you were made for doing something else. You know that you've been rejecting yourself like I was. You know you've been suffering from possibility blindness like I was. And you were trying to find your way and being practical and logical and realistic. Be ye not conformed to this world,